While Tel es-Sultan has been carbon-14 dated back to 9600 BC, Kenyon's Trench 1 gives us some amazing finds from the Neolithic period, 8500 to 4600 BC, housing a community of about 2,000 according to the New Encyclopedia of Archaeological Excavations. This is why the citizens of Jericho advertise it as the world's oldest city. Kenyon's Trench 1 breaks into Tel es-Sultan with a major gash on the west side. In Trench 1 on the west side is where Kathleen Kenyon in the late 1950s found the Neolithic or round tower. Charles Warren in 1868 dug here, missing the tower by just 3 feet, concluding there was nothing of value to be found here. Kenyon exposed this massive tower, visible today in Trench 1. It is about 27 feet in diameter and preserved to a height of about 24 feet. The tower, made of stone slabs, houses a stone staircase down into its center, leading to a horizontal passage. It was in use for over a millennium. Negro notes that the tower protected a series of storage silos which surrounded it and was attached to an adjacent wall. 12 full skeletons were found dumped in the staircase, thus giving an abrupt, violent ending to what Kenyon called Pre-Pottery Neolithic A, or PPNA, from 8500 to 7500 BC, and commencing Pre-Pottery Neolithic B from about 7500 to 6000 BC. The Pre-Pottery Neolithic era accounts for 45 feet of the height of the tell before pottery appeared. The current tell adds only about 25 feet, standing about 70 feet off the bedrock desert floor. PPNA, or Pre-Pottery Neolithic A, was distinguished by hogback brick floors versus the plastered floors of Period B. From Pre-Pottery Neolithic B period, a stone pillar was found, perhaps representing a deity, or a matzabah, standing ritual stone, like that which was condemned in the Tanakh in Exodus chapter 23, verse 24. The handmade cigar-shaped bricks were introduced in Pre-Pottery Neolithic B, made without molds, and supported modular architecture and rectangular houses. Negro points out that the spring was originally on the west side of the tell around 6000 BC, which shifted to its present location on the east due to a major earthquake. Two other things come from Kenyon's Trench 1. First, there were buried under the floors of the homes in the Pre-Pottery Neolithic A and Period B skulls that Kenyon suggests were the skulls of enemies, similar to David cutting off the head of Goliath, but more likely the veneration of the dead. She called it a, quote, cult of skulls, end quote. The skulls were coated and meticulously crafted, including putting shells into the eye sockets. Garstang in his northeast trench found large clay humanoid-like statues made of clay from this period also. Secondly, the early Bronze II, about 3000 BC, wall that protected the top of the tell is also manifest traversing Trench 1, although we shall see it more clearly in Trench 2 on the north side of the tell. Negro has shown that this massive early Bronze II wall extended across the modern road to the east side, enclosing the huge Spring of Jericho to the east of the tell. Today it is covered by a large building.